This is how to play the classic song I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. An unusual kind of guitar riff, but really fun for beginners to get playing a really recognisable riff that you can even play along to the song straight away. If you like this lesson, please check out my new rock guitar starter course specific for electric guitar. That's a great way to sort of get into a little bit of lead guitar and some single note playing, power chords, all that kind of thing. It should really help you with this lesson as well. The first 5 lessons are for free on the website, and then you can download the tab and backing tracks for every lesson and the remaining 5 lessons of the course by getting the download version, which is just $4.99. So check that out if you dig it. Let's get you straight in for a close-up here now. So just in case anyone is interested, there are 3 chords to this song, and those chords are a G major, I got a feeling, to a C major, that tonight's gonna be a good night, that tonight's gonna be a good night, back to C, tonight's gonna be a good night. And they're the 4 chords that go throughout this entire song, like all the shouting bits and everything. That's the whole song, okay? But we're going to be spending most of this video learning this little riff that you saw me play in the intro. Okie dokie, fairly straightforward. Most of the work is done in the first 2 bars. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first bar, and this is 3rd finger at 3rd fret of string 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving to your 1st finger at 1st fret, where it would be on a C chord, and it's just 2 there. And then we lift off that 1st finger, and we're just playing each time string 2 and string 3 together. We do want to use a pick ideally, but when we do pick them, we want to pick them both as one. So one sound, not... We don't want that happening. We want short, sharp movements, which you get from just pivoting from your wrist. All your forearm on the body of the guitar. And we mute with the outside of your palm. So this is palm muting, but in a different context to Chug's kind of palm muting. This is for to create a staccato type sound is the correct name for it. So as a recap, we have 4 times with your 3rd finger. 1st finger is twice. 1, 2. Open is also twice. In total, if you can do that, that's the hard bit. That is very much the hard bit of this riff. One more time, 3, 4. The next section is just 8 times with your 1st finger down. So this is like playing that C chord. And that would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this would then go open, like on the E minor, for 8 times. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1st finger back down, also for 8 times. 3, 4. And in total, if I talk you through it, 3, 4, 3rd, 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 1st, 1st, open. 1st finger, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it would repeat again. Let's have a go at playing it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Open! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to point out here, because we're doing so much muting, this is a really good opportunity to point out how hard you should be pressing down. Because if we press down too hard, this is normal. And if I press down harder, you can kind of hear that the pitch goes up. That's when I press on harder, okay? And it can actually make your guitar, one, sound very out of tune. You get kind of this sound. You know, that's a wheel sound. But also, if you're getting that sound at all, it means you are pressing down way too hard. And it's a good point to know that with good positioning, so if we're at this side of the fret rather than this one, just how light you can press down so long as you're here and not here, especially on electric guitar. And if you're having to press down so that you're getting that sort of sound, your strings are probably just too high off the fretboard. That is what mine looks like. And if they're significantly higher than that, hopefully you guys can see, then you need to sort that out somehow. You either need to get your guitar set up, if it's a decent enough guitar to be worth setting up, you know, if it's more than £100 or $100 or something. And if it's a super cheap sort of £20-30 guitar, then you want to possibly upgrade your instrument so that we're not getting those sorts of issues, and so that you progress better because you don't have to press on too hard. Just those ideas. So one more recap through this riff, and then we will learn this section. Okay, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Fantastic to play along to the record, this one, because it's so clear where it happens. Great for your timing as well. And then after that riff is repeated a few times, we have this other little riff that happens like this. And that is essentially the root notes of each of the chords we were playing earlier. So the G, that's the G root note. The second one was a C chord, and we could play it here. This is the C chord. But we also have that note on the thickest E string also. So 3rd fret of string 5 is a C, like middle C on a piano. Though I believe it's 1 octave below that one, but you get the idea. And this is the same C. It's the same note. Same pitch. It's like pressing that note on a piano, but even it's in 2 different locations, and that's kind of a fact of guitar. The open E would be next, and then back to either 8 or 5. Let's do it on 5 to help with your picking. It's probably a better way to do it. So this would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down a string. 1 and 2 and 4 and open E. And then finally on the C. And again, that would be all through the rest of the sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know we'll have it all. I'm just losing all I feel. Stressed out, I wanna let go. Let's go way out, spaced out, and losing all control. You get the idea, okay? And then when it returns to the chorus, I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be, you'd go for that one. So when this riff isn't playing, you have the 2 options to either play the bass note or strumming your G chords just on the beat, E minor, But tonight's gonna be a good, good night. And that is exactly how to play I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please subscribe by clicking the link on the screen now and check out the rest of the rock guitar songs and a full beginner's course. Loads of things for you on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.